Namaste Priya Mitrani. So Yushmakam Sandhi Abhyasaha Katham Chalati Athava Sandhinam Abhyasaha Katham Chalati Astu. So I hope that you're getting a feel of that. But to add to some more exercises around Sandhi, let's look at lecture number 44, which is an introduction to the vyañjanasandhi or the Sandhi of consonants. So there will be an introduction to it with some practice, and also I'll try and see it in the context of verb conjugation as well as to build a little vocabulary there. So some parichaya of the Sandhi Rupas and some abhyasaha. So this table I did not want to do it independently first. I thought let's look at the answers already and see if you can find, if I give you two options, are you able to identify the different or what the Sandhi would be. So for example, if I told you dik, if I told you dik anta, what would it be? Dik anta, say it fast and see what happens. Dik anta, dik anta, dik anta, diganta. So where would it be on this table? So you have the consonant ka and anta is a swara varna. So diganta would be diganta. Uttamam. The next one, dik naga. So where is the na? It is here, and therefore it will be here. So it will be ding naga. Uttamam. And then if you had to say dik gaja, it will become, so ga there and dig gaja. Uttamam. How about if you want to say shat? I'm now mixing it up. Shat anana. So what would you do there? Ta and anana is a swara varna. So what would it become? Shadanana. Uttamam. What if you wanted to say shat mukha? What happens? You know the word shan mukha. So what happens? Shat mukha. So shan mukha. That is how it would be applied. What about if you said shat pada? So where is the pa? Shat pada. It's not in this list. Put it into the next list. So we have a few more words there. So it was a much bigger table, but I have put it for you. I've divided it up into two. So you have shat pada becomes shat pada. So it stays the same. Alright. So it's not that every time there is an encounter with another sound, it necessarily has to be modified with a certain sandhi. Sometimes it retains its original form as well if it is easily pronounceable as such. Okay, the next one is if you have Jagat Natha. So do we have the na here? No. Can you guess what it would be? Jagat Natha, Jagat Natha, Jagannatha, Jagannatha. Uttamam. So it becomes Jagannatha. Jagatnatha becomes Jagannatha. What if you have Jagat Guruhu? So you have the ga. Where is the ga? Ga. Jagat Guru, Jagat Guru, Jagat Guru. Jagad Guruhu. Uttamam. What if you said, now I am giving you another random one, Vak Jalaha. So Vak Jala, Vak Jala, Vak Jala. So it becomes, do we have a ja there? No. Let's go to the next page. Do you have a ja? Yes. So it becomes Vag Jalaha. Uttamam. I'll take up another one for you. So if you wanted to say Utlasaha. Utlasaha. What would happen? Utlasa, 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 utlasa. Try and say that and it becomes Ullasaha. So where do we have the la? We don't have the la here. So we go back. Where is the la? It's there in that, the next one only. Sorry, here. Lasa and ut. So ut, lasa, and it becomes ullasa, means real exuberance and joy. Okay, so I hope you're going to be able to figure out using this the different forms of the vyañjanasandhi. So let's do some abhyasa. Tari atra we've got the words vakisha. We've been looking at some earlier on, but let's put it, do some of them here and see if you can get it. So vakisha, 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 vagisha. Vak devi, again vag devi. So vak plus the is a mridu vyanjana here. Vak devi becomes vag devi. Uttamam. Vak maya, you know that, vak maya. So ma here and therefore vang maya. Uttamam. And then so shat anana chit maya jagat isha bhagavan uvacha sat jana tan tan, etc. So I'll leave the rest for you to try and figure out by yourselves using this chart here. Astu. So we've got some more on the second table as well. So we have Sharat Chandra. So Sharat Chandra, Sharat ending with a ta, and Chandra here is the cha there. So Sharat Chandra becomes Sharat Chandra. Uttamam. I exaggerated, you need not say Sharat Chandra like that, but Sharat Chandra. And then Mahan Labha. So let's do one that is not indicated there. So Mahan Labha is la. So Mahan Labha. Okay, you get the Chandrabindu there in fact. And then we have Bhavat Hridaya Gachan Shishu Shishun Shayayati. Shayayati means to make them sleep. Ut Lasa Tan Chhatran Virat Janma Dik Jaya, etc. So like I know there are many possibilities to do practice, but just with the scope of our lesson here I have limited to these few, but there are many texts there that you can benefit from for this. But let's do an application in a verse that we have already looked at earlier on. So this was one which said from the Srimad Bhagavata, it said Gurur nasah syat swajano nasah syat pita nasah syat janani nasah syat daivam natatsyan napatishcha sasyat namochayet yaha samupetya mrityum. So quite a mouthful, quite a lot of practice there. Now let's try and do that by ourselves, do that based on what we had already analyzed. So guruhu na. So ukara plus a na, mridu vyanjana becomes gurur na sa syat. So because of the sa, you can either have the visarga or you can drop it. So here they had dropped it, but it's sah syat swajanaha. So syat swajana remains the same. So syat, no change in the sound there. Swajanaha na, again it's a mridu. So for the visarga sandhi it becomes swajano na sa syat, again the same thing. Pita, again it keeps the same thing. Na sa syat, again, so what would happen there? What is missing that we could add? Uttamam, it's the visarga there. Sasyat janani. So sasyat janani, sasyaj janani. So that's why we have a doubling of the jakara there. And then nasa syat, because janani is a feminine. Nasa syat. Uttama. Moving on. Daivam natat syat. So we see that because the ta and the sa are both dental sounds, there is no modification that it undergoes. Sasyat. No. Daivam natat syat. Syat we know is the vidhilinga. Na. So syatna, 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 syana, syana. Patishcha. So we know the word patihi plus cha, patishcha, patishcha, patishcha. It becomes patishcha. Saha syat na becomes saha syana. Mochayet. That's the vidhiling. Mochayed yaha. So mochayet yaha becomes mochayed yaha. So the is for the ta, and then samupetam mrityum. So death that is oncoming. So the meaning being that guru is not a guru, that relative is not a relative, a father is not a father, a mother is not a mother, that deity is not a deity, and the husband is not a husband, if he cannot or if none of them can liberate you from impending death. Very strong statement, but I'd like you to repeat this chant after me, and this time putting a little attention on the morphing of the phonology in the sandhi there. So Gurur nasasyat swajano nasasyat pita nasasyat janani nasasyat. So I said syat there because I broke it up, but if I had to say it in one breath, pita nasasya janani nasasyat daivam natatsya Nasyannata napatischa sasyat. So again, because of the breaking, I have to do the sandhi vicheda, nasyat. But if I say sasya namo chayetyah samupeta mrityum. So you see, it's a little more complicated when you're trying to instruct the sandhi and the sandhi vicheda and to do the tune. It's not so simple, but you have a feel of it, and I think that's a very good beginning here. So with these few words, let's move on. I found this interesting quotation by Dr. Peter Johnston, who is a mathematician at Cambridge and a fellow at St. John's College. So he says that gravitation was known to the Hindus or the Indians before the birth of Newton. The system of blood circulation was discovered by them centuries before Harvey was heard of. So there are innumerable texts, scientific texts, that are awaiting your discovery. So please, kripaya sanskritam pathantu etat jnanam cha bahih anayantu, bahiranayantu. Astu. Some references for you. Saphalyam astu vaha. With these words, sanskritadhyanam kurvantu jivane yad ichanti tatra saphalyam astu vaha.